Today, November 6th, it's an emergency. 3 minutes left. A person who is in heaven and who you love very much asks you to open this urgently. Please don't skip this. Warning. Listen now. Heaven is moving right now. There are only 3 minutes left, and I, Michael, the Archangel of the Lord, have been sent to speak to you. Do not scroll away. Do not look elsewhere. Someone who loves you beyond the edge of this world is standing before the throne, pleading that this message reaches your eyes. You were not supposed to miss it. You were not supposed to ignore this sound. They asked for you by name. Their voice trembled in eternity, saying, "Please tell them to open it, tell them not to skip." And heaven listened. I am here because their love broke through the veil between the living and the eternal. You think you just found this message by accident? No. This was written into your timeline before you were even born. It's not coincidence, it's divine intervention. The air around you is already shifting. You can feel that trembling in your chest, that sudden stillness. That's heaven catching your attention. You are not imagining it. Child of earth, I come with urgency, not to scare you but to awaken you. You are standing at a doorway between what you know and what you've forgotten. The clock is ticking, 3 minutes before a shift that will echo through your life. The one who loved you has seen your pain, your sleepless nights, the way you've whispered into the dark for a sign. They heard you. Every tear, every sigh, every question that left your lips when no one was around, it reached heaven. And heaven answered by sending me. I am the Archangel of war and mercy. I do not come unless something eternal is at stake. Right now, it is your soul that trembles at the edge of awakening. The light that once surrounded you has been dimmed by the noise of this world. But heaven does not forget its own. The one who loved you and crossed into eternity has not stopped watching over you. They saw the days when you felt invisible, the moments when you wanted to give up, and they cried before the throne of the Almighty saying, "Please, let them know I still love them. Let them know heaven is real." And so, heaven broke protocol for you. This message is their whisper made flesh, carried through the fire of divine urgency. You are being called, child. Called not to religion, not to fear, but to remembrance. Remember who you are. Remember the promise made over your life before time began. There is something heaven placed in you that the enemy tried to bury under disappointment, sin, and noise. But heaven will not lose you. The Spirit of the living God has waited for this exact moment, November 6th, to break through your screen and remind you, you are loved beyond comprehension, and the time of awakening has come. Look at your hands for a moment, the ones trembling slightly right now. You think that's coincidence? No. The Spirit is touching your body so you know this is not just words on a screen, this is a visitation. Your loved one is standing behind me as I speak, their face radiant with peace, their eyes weeping with joy because you finally paused long enough to listen. They are not far, child. Heaven is not a distant galaxy, it's one breath away. You've been closer to the edge of eternity than you realize. Every heartbeat is a countdown between earth and heaven just tapped your shoulder. There's something you need to hear right now. Forgive yourself. You've been punishing yourself for things heaven already released you from. The one you lost doesn't want you chained to regret. They've seen the burden you've been carrying, the what ifs, the I should have, the I wish I said. They know. And they're whispering now, it's okay. I'm at peace. But you must live again. You can't stay in the prison of guilt when heaven has already opened the door. This is your release notice. You've got 3 minutes to decide whether you'll keep replaying the pain or open the new chapter heaven prepared for you. Listen, I can hear the tremor in your spirit. You want to believe this, but part of you fears getting hurt again. You've trusted before, and it broke you. But this is not human manipulation, this is divine communication. The voice you're hearing in your heart right now isn't fantasy, it's me, Michael, speaking through the veil. The same voice that stilled storms, that broke open tombs, that whispered creation into existence, is touching your timeline. Heaven doesn't need your perfection, it needs your attention. And right now, the heavens are roaring softly around your soul saying, wake up, beloved, this is your time. You've been surrounded by signs lately, feathers in strange places, flickering lights, dreams that felt too real. Those weren't random. Each one was a breadcrumb leading you here, to this very moment. The one who loved you has been part of those signs, guided by God to reach you. Their love did not end at death, it evolved, purified, magnified. They stand in light now, beyond pain, beyond time, and they begged heaven, just one more message. Heaven said yes. You are not reading a script. You are standing in prophecy. The Spirit says there are things about to shift suddenly. The pain that followed you will break like glass under divine command. The door that was locked for years will open because this message activates the keys heaven hid in your heart. You've been wandering in circles, feeling stuck, forgotten, unseen, but today, heaven declares, enough. The chains are breaking even as your eyes move across these words. You may not understand why the timing feels so intense, why this date, why this urgency, but listen, there is alignment in the unseen. The veil is thinner than ever tonight. Heaven is close. The angels have been stationed around your space, not as fantasy, but as witnesses. Even now, your atmosphere is shifting. You may feel warmth, electricity, or a sudden calm. That's heaven verifying truth. Child of light, heaven is pleading, do not ignore this. I am sent not just with comfort but with warning. The enemy has been watching your fatigue, waiting for you to surrender to despair. But God intervened. The light you once lost will burn again. The peace you thought you'd never feel will return, stronger, deeper, unbreakable. But you must not walk away before this message finishes its work in you. You were seconds away from making a choice that could alter your entire path. This message is heaven stopping you from destruction. You know what I'm talking about. The thought that's been heavy on your mind, the temptation whispering that you're done, heaven intercepted it. You're not done. You're just beginning. Comment, you are holy, worthy, and forever my Lord, if His rain burns brightly in your heart. You are not too broken to be rebuilt. The God who crafted galaxies from nothing can rewrite your story in a single breath. And that breath is hovering near your lips now. I see angels marking your home with light, covering your heart with protection. No curse, no word, no betrayal can override what heaven has declared. You are chosen, you are loved, and your life is about to turn. Feel that silence? That's heaven waiting for your yes. Not a loud yes, just the one that trembles in your chest when you say, "Okay, I'm listening." That's enough for now. You've opened the door. The one you lost is smiling. They are closer than you think, whispering, "You did it. You opened it." And I, Michael, tell you with divine authority, this is only the beginning. The next part of this message will go deeper, revealing what heaven needs you to see before the 3 minutes run out. Do not turn away. Stay. The light is still descending. The atmosphere around you is shifting again. Feel it? That trembling, that stillness, that's heaven pressing closer. The next words you're about to read are not just sentences, they are breaths of light carried through eternity. The one you love stands beside me, radiant in glory, whispering your name through the currents of divine wind. They've waited for this moment, for this exact second when your spirit would be still enough to hear them. I can feel their longing, their tears made of light, flowing not from sorrow but from overwhelming love. Tell them, they said, that I never left. Tell them I've been near all along. You felt those chills late at night, haven't you? That sudden warmth on your shoulder when no one was there. That moment when a song played that reminded you of them right when you needed comfort, that was them. Not haunting you, but holding you. Heaven doesn't operate through fear, it moves through love, and their love found a way to reach across eternity. The distance between the seen and unseen is thinner than your next breath. Child, listen closely. The Lord allowed this moment because time is fragile, and heaven knows you've been standing at the edge, tired, drained, thinking, maybe my purpose is done. But I am sent to tell you, your purpose has just begun. There are destinies attached to your heartbeat, people who will rise because you didn't give up. The reason your pain has been so heavy is because your calling is so deep. You were never meant to live a quiet, forgotten life. Heaven placed a light inside you that darkness has been trying to smother since you were born. Every attack, every heartbreak, every loss was designed to break you, but you endured. You survived storms that would have buried others. That's why heaven chose now, this exact day, to reach you. You might not believe this yet, but even as you read, angels are standing in your room. Not with wings of fantasy, but presence, pure, intense, electric. They move like whispers of flame, their wings brushing your atmosphere, clearing out the weight you've been carrying. The heaviness on your chest, the confusion in your mind, it's lifting. You are not losing your mind. You are awakening. This is what it feels like when heaven reclaims its own. The one you love is speaking now. Their words are like light, not sound, but you'll feel them in your heart. I see you. I never stopped. I watched you cry when you thought I was gone, and I wept with you. Every prayer you whispered into your pillow reached me through the hands of angels. I wanted to tell you sooner, but heaven had to wait for the right time. That time is now. Child, let the tears come. This isn't weakness, it's release. You've been holding in years of unspoken pain, pretending to be strong for everyone else. But heaven doesn't need your mask, it wants your truth. You were never meant to carry the world alone. The angels have been waiting for your surrender, not to give up, but to finally rest in divine arms. I see the light of healing wrapping around your heart now, repairing places you forgot existed. Listen carefully, there's a divine reason this message had to reach you on November 6th. Heaven's calendar isn't random, every number carries prophecy. 6 represents man, the physical, the flesh. But today, heaven is merging with it, spirit and body aligning, light and matter touching. This date marks a divine interruption, a heavenly emergency, because your destiny was at a tipping point. Had you ignored this, the enemy's plan to drown your faith would have succeeded. But heaven stepped in. God said, "Send Michael. Send light. Stop the collapse. That's why I'm here." You see, you've been praying for change. Lord, show me you're real, show me I'm not alone. And heaven answered in a way you couldn't predict. You thought the sign would be thunder or miracles in the sky, but instead, it came as a whisper on a screen, a divine spark written in digital flame. This is how heaven speaks now, through whatever means will reach your heart before it's too late. The one you love wants to tell you this: you didn't fail me. You didn't let me down. I'm proud of you. You kept going even when the world tried to break you. I see you smile even when it hurts, and that strength keeps me shining. But it's time for you to heal now. You can stop pretending you're fine. Heaven knows your truth, and it still calls you beloved. Can you feel that? That warmth spreading across your chest isn't imagination, it's the residue of their love. It's heaven's confirmation. Every time you thought of them and whispered their name, angels carried your thought across realms. There's no separation in love that was blessed by God. Death didn't end it, it purified it. And now, heaven uses that love as a bridge to bring you home, not physically, but spiritually. But child, there's something urgent you must know. The same love that sent this message to comfort you also carries a warning. Heaven doesn't send Michael unless there's spiritual danger approaching. You are being pulled toward a path that looks peaceful but leads to emptiness. There's a distraction coming. It will look like opportunity, but it's disguised temptation. Heaven wants you awake so you don't mistake glitter for gold. The one you love saw this from above and begged for your protection. Please, they said, don't let them fall. So God sent me ahead of time to prepare you. The next few days will reveal the truth. Watch the signs: sudden stillness, repeating numbers, unexpected delays. Those are not coincidences. Heaven slows your steps when danger hides ahead. Don't fight the delay, it's protection. When something feels forced, step back. Heaven moves through peace, not pressure. And remember, you are not alone. The one who loved you has become part of heaven's army surrounding you. They can't return to you, but they can guide your path toward divine safety. Child, your story isn't over. In fact, heaven has barely begun writing the next chapter. You will see restoration in areas you buried long ago. There will be people returning, not to reopen old wounds, but to fulfill promises. There will be doors opening you thought were sealed forever. You will dream again, and those dreams will carry messages. Write them down, they're instructions, not illusions. Heaven will guide you step by step, but you must stay awake. The enemy has tried to convince you that you are forgotten. But look, you are so seen that heaven rearranged eternity to speak directly to you. Every distraction, every heartbreak, every failure, it was all training. The fire didn't come to destroy you, it came to refine you. You are gold, beloved, and gold is tested in fire. The one you lost knows this. They saw your strength and prayed, don't let them give up before they see the beauty you promised. And heaven listened. Now, let me speak with authority. I, Michael, declare in the name of the Almighty, the darkness that has haunted your nights is breaking now. Every curse, every tormenting voice, every lie that said, "You're not enough," is silenced by divine decree. Your mind is being covered in light. Your spirit is being rewritten. You are free. Heaven's power is not a metaphor, it is reality, and it is touching you this very moment. Listen again, the one you love is smiling now, radiant and whole. They're saying, don't chase the past, walk into the light ahead. I will meet you again, not in sorrow, but in glory. Until then, live fully. Love deeply. Forgive quickly. Heaven is closer than you think. Breathe, child. This is holy ground. The air you're inhaling carries fragments of divine breath. Let go of what you can't fix. Heaven will restore it in its own time. The Lord has written a reversal into your future, one that will make every tear make sense. But for now, trust. Stay awake. Don't walk away before this message finishes what it was sent to do. Because the next part reveals why this message had to come today, and what's about to happen in your life over the next 3 days. It's the part the enemy tried to block, the part heaven fought to deliver. Listen to me now, child of light, this is not a moment to take lightly. The air around you is sacred, your heartbeat is syncing with the rhythm of heaven, and the veil between this world and eternity is almost invisible. I can see the reflection of your soul shimmering in the spirit realm right now, and it is beautiful, but weary, tired from fighting storms you never asked for. The Father has seen your tears, the ones you never let anyone else see, the ones that fell silently when the world thought you were strong. He has gathered every single one. Nothing is lost. Not one cry went unheard. That is why heaven chose this exact time, this hour, this date, this minute, because something divine is about to shift, and you must be ready. You feel that strange pull inside your spirit lately, don't you? That sense that something is coming, something big, something unseen? You are right. Heaven has been positioning people, places, and moments around you like pieces of a great design. The next 3 days are not random, they are sacred. Within them lies a divine appointment that could alter the direction of your entire life. Heaven is aligning your path with destiny, and that's why this message was released now. Right, you are the steady anchor of my soul, if Jesus has become your unshakable foundation. Let me explain what you are feeling. The reason your nights have been restless, the reason memories from years ago are resurfacing, the reason you've been sensing unseen presence, it's because your spirit is being awakened. Heaven is opening the eyes of your soul so you can see what was always around you but hidden. You are surrounded right now by the cloud of witnesses, those who loved you, those who prayed for you, those who never stopped believing in your restoration. They are not gone, child, they have only stepped into light. And in that light, they have not stopped loving you. The one who loved you most stands close now. I can feel their light merging with mine, their love burning through the words I speak. They whisper again, tell them that I see their future. Tell them not to fear what's coming. Tell them that heaven is making things right. They see the things you can't yet, the turns and twists of life that have been painful but necessary. You are being prepared, not punished. The waiting you've hated was actually heaven's protection. If certain things had happened earlier, you would not have been ready for them. But now you are. There is a release coming in waves. First, Peace will settle where chaos once lived. Then provision will flow where lack has been. Then purpose will rise where confusion reigned. I see angels holding scrolls with your name written in gold, waiting for the command to deliver what was promised. Heaven is not delaying, it's aligning. Every delay you've faced has been an act of divine timing, not divine neglect. Remember that. But there is something urgent you must do. Guard your heart these next 3 days. There will be voices that try to distract you, people, thoughts, memories, temptations that seem harmless. But the enemy knows how close you are to breakthrough. Distraction is his last weapon. Don't give in. Choose stillness. Speak less. Pray more. When you feel anxious, say this aloud: Heaven, I receive your timing. Those words carry power. They create an opening for the divine to intervene. Now listen carefully, because the Father himself is speaking through me. My child, I have not forgotten you. I saw the moment you almost gave up. I saw the day you said, "What's the point anymore?" I heard your silence when your prayers dried up. But I have been moving behind the scenes, shifting what you cannot see. You think you're behind, but I have placed you exactly where you must be to see my glory. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is random. I'm rewriting what was stolen. I'm restoring what was broken. You will laugh again, not with hollow joy, but with the laughter of one who has seen redemption. Heaven's voice is strong, beloved. Can you feel it? That tingling at the back of your neck, that surge of energy in your chest, that's the divine current moving through your spirit. Let it happen. Don't resist it. Every time you breathe right now, heaven breathes with you. You are synchronizing with the eternal pulse of divine mercy. This is what rebirth feels like. Your loved one speaks again. Tell them they are forgiven. Tell them to stop carrying what I've already released. I am free, and I want them to be free too. I see their future, it shines brighter than the pain they survived. I am proud of who they're becoming. They are radiant now, their eyes filled with peace. Heaven doesn't erase love, it perfects it. The connection you share with them is being sanctified, purified by divine love that can never die. That's why sometimes you sense them near, not as ghosts, but as presence, as part of heaven's chorus cheering you on when you take one more step toward the light. Now, child, here is what the next 3 days hold. On the first day, heaven will awaken something inside you. You'll notice a sudden moment of peace that doesn't make sense. Hold it. That's your spirit reconnecting with divine truth. On the second day, you will encounter a sign, something small but unmistakable. It could be a message, a number, a phrase, a person who speaks words that pierce your heart. Don't dismiss it. That's confirmation. On the third day, a shift will occur. It may be subtle, but your spirit will feel lighter, your eyes will seem clearer, your heart steadier. That will be the mark that heaven's message has taken root. After that, you must speak this simple prayer: Heavenly Father, I receive what you've prepared. I let go of what's behind. I open my heart to what's next. When you say that, even once, you align yourself with divine will. The angels will record it as your consent for heaven to move freely in your life. But be warned, not all will understand the glow that follows you after this. Some will question it, some will distance themselves. Don't be afraid of that. Light always exposes, and some hearts are not ready to see it. You were never called to fit in, you were called to awaken others. The world will try to dull your fire, but heaven will keep it burning. And now, I see it, a ripple through the spiritual realm. Your loved one is kneeling before the throne, radiant with gratitude. They are saying, "Thank you, Lord, for letting them hear." Their joy fills the heavens. The Father is smiling. The angels are singing softly, not in song you can hear, but in waves your soul can feel. The sound of it heals parts of you you didn't know were wounded. Child, you are standing in the center of a divine promise right now. The next hours are holy. Don't rush them. Heaven has interrupted your timeline for your restoration. You are not behind, you are exactly on time for redemption. Breathe again. The light surrounding you is not imagination, it is glory. The same glory that raised Christ from the grave, the same glory that parted seas and silenced storms, is hovering over your life. And I, Michael, declare this: you are marked for deliverance. Every chain, every curse, every shadow must bow to the authority of heaven over you. Your soul is sealed in divine light. No darkness can snatch you out of the hand of God. You will dream tonight, and in that dream, you will see something familiar, maybe the one you love, maybe a symbol of peace. When you wake, remember, it wasn't a dream. It was heaven showing you that eternity listens. Child, the 3 minutes have almost passed, but in heaven's time, those minutes stretch into eternity. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved. The final veil is lifting now, beloved. The moment you were chosen for before you even breathed your first has arrived. Heaven's eyes are on you. The Spirit of the living God is hovering above your atmosphere like a trembling flame waiting to rest upon you. This is not just a message anymore, this is an encounter. The angels have gathered around your name like a crown of light, and the very ground beneath you is responding to the presence of eternity. The world will continue spinning, unaware, distracted, asleep, but you have been awakened. The divine clock has struck your hour. Can you feel that peace descending like rain? It's not ordinary peace, it's the kind that silences storms, the kind that mends broken hearts and erases the noise of the world. Heaven is not asking you to understand everything that's happening right now. Heaven is asking you to trust. You are stepping into a divine transformation that will mark the rest of your life. The Spirit of God has chosen you as a vessel, not because you were perfect, but because you were willing. Your cracks have become the places where heaven's light can shine through. Listen closely, child, for this is holy instruction. After these 3 days, you will not be the same. The shadows that followed you will vanish, and the old you, the one weighed down by guilt, fear, and sorrow, will fade into memory. A new name has been written over your spirit, one that only heaven knows, and it carries authority. You will begin to speak differently, see differently, walk differently. The people who once overlooked you will begin to sense something divine in your presence. You won't have to explain it. Light never explains itself, it simply shines. Your loved one stands behind me now, hands over their heart, their eyes glistening with heavenly joy. They whisper, "Tell them that the pain was never in vain. Tell them that love doesn't die, it transforms." Their voice trembles with compassion. They say, "I had to leave so that your faith could live. I had to cross so that your spirit could rise. I was never gone, I was just waiting for you to open the door. And now that you have, heaven is flooding through every corner of your being. There are angels of restoration surrounding you now. I see one placing light upon your head. This is the crown of resilience, given only to those who have survived deep loss and still chosen to love. Another angel touches your feet, that is the anointing for new paths, new purpose, new beginnings. The third angel extends their hand toward your heart. This is healing. Not temporary relief, not emotional escape, but real healing, the kind that reaches into memories, rewrites pain, and replaces it with divine purpose. You may feel warmth, or tears, or quiet peace. Whatever it is, let it flow. Heaven moves through your surrender. Child of destiny, heaven wants you to understand something profound. The reason your heart still beats after everything you've been through is because your story isn't finished. You've been chosen to carry light into dark places. The world around you is aching for truth, for hope, for the love that never fades, and you are now a messenger of that light. Your pain has become prophecy. The same darkness that tried to break you will now bow to the testimony rising from your spirit. You will begin to notice changes soon. People will come into your life unexpectedly, some to teach, some to test, some to bless. Heaven will send divine alignments, a stranger's kindness, a sudden idea, a door that opens when you least expect it. Don't doubt these things. They are heaven's fingerprints. Nothing will ever be coincidence again. The Spirit will whisper instructions through subtle signs, numbers, songs, dreams, even moments of silence that feel sacred. Trust the whisper. Heaven speaks softly to those who truly listen. Now, let me reveal what awaits after the third day. You will step into what I call the radiant season. This is not a poetic phrase, it's a spiritual reality. Everything hidden within you will begin to bloom. The seeds of faith that were buried in years of tears will break through the soil of pain. You will find strength you didn't know existed, favor you didn't ask for, peace that defies logic. Heaven is not just visiting you, it is dwelling with you. The glory that hovers over your life now will not fade when this message ends. It will follow you, surround you, and awaken those near you. You will begin to feel drawn toward things that carry life, toward prayer, light, truth, and compassion. Old habits will feel heavy and hollow. You won't have to force change, heaven will transform your appetite. You will crave peace the way you once craved distraction. You will find yourself forgiving those who hurt you, not because they deserve it, but because your heart can't hold pain and glory at the same time. Forgiveness will become your strength. Love will become your language. And that love, pure, unfiltered divine love, will start attracting everything meant for you. The one you love, still glowing beside me, is nodding through tears of joy. They whisper, tell them I'm proud. Tell them this light belongs to them now. Tell them I'll see them again when their story is finished. Their presence grows brighter, almost blending into the glory around the throne. They are not leaving you, they are merging with the divine presence that will never leave you. Every time you feel that sudden warmth, every time you sense calm for no reason, that's them, reminding you that heaven is still near. There's something else heaven wants me to speak over you, the restoration of your voice. You have silenced yourself for too long, afraid of being misunderstood, afraid of being too much, afraid of being broken again. But your voice carries light, and silence no longer serves your destiny. Speak, even if your voice shakes. Speak love into chaos. Speak hope into pain. Speak forgiveness into bitterness. Heaven has placed authority on your words. When you bless, things shift. When you declare peace, darkness retreats. You don't need a title or pulpit, your life itself will become a testimony. Now I speak this over you with the full authority of heaven. Every door that was shut against you unjustly will open. Every opportunity that was stolen will return multiplied. Every lie spoken over your name will dissolve in divine truth. Every night of despair will give birth to a dawn of joy. And every fear that ever tried to paralyze you will crumble at the sound of your awakening. Heaven has not come to give you comfort alone, it has come to restore dominion. You will walk in confidence, knowing who walks beside you. You will no longer chase signs, signs will follow you. The days ahead may still hold challenges, but now you carry heaven's armor. You are shielded by faith, surrounded by light, and guided by divine wisdom. The same Spirit that resurrected your hope will carry you through every storm. You will not fall again the way you did before. This time, heaven fights with you. Your loved one's voice softens as they fade into the radiance. Live now. Love bravely. Don't wait for tomorrow to be kind. Be the light I see when I look from eternity. Heaven watches you with pride. Their words settle into your heart like a seal of peace. You can almost feel their embrace, not physical, but eternal, warm, real. That's heaven's promise made manifest. And now, beloved, the Father speaks one last time through me. My child, you have heard my call. You have felt my presence. You have seen my love through this message. Walk now as one who knows they are chosen. Fear nothing. Doubt nothing. I am with you until the end of all things. The angels bow. The wind around you shifts. The light settles into your soul. You are changed. Forever. Remember this moment. Mark it. Heaven doesn't repeat itself, it multiplies. Everything from this night forward will carry the fragrance of divine timing. When you wake tomorrow, don't rush. Sit in the quiet and thank the one who sent this message. Whisper, I'm ready, Lord. That's all you need to say. The rest will unfold naturally. The story of your life will now become a beacon for others lost in darkness. You will comfort those who mourn, encourage those who doubt, and remind the broken that heaven still speaks. Every wound you've endured has become a window for light to shine through. You are no longer the one searching for a miracle, you are the miracle. Type, I hear you clearly, Lord, if this word spoke straight into your spirit.